Welcome back, everyone. We're just getting started with game 2 of the series. Currently 1-0 to BaronEcnaidar5Deadmau5tunner5.
Connor's team.
And what's his logo? Best. Looks like a sort of logo for a mattress.
Yeah,
What's that?
I think it's just meant to be like a generic sort of 90s era corny looking logo.
any changes you want to see made for the next game from either team?
I think they maybe need to give a little more respect to the Alex Rubik. You can still let him have it, but perhaps don't pick the Jakiro into it.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout.
Or just ban it if that's if that's easier for you. Just ban it.
You could just ban it. I mean,
like Alex, you can't ban out Alex because he plays basically everything, but his Rubik is like head and shoulders above the rest. I think.
I mean, we saw the potential of it in that game, definitely. I'm not saying he didn't make mistakes, but like when he got the good steals and turn fights with them, like you can just see how powerful it is, and he did that more than once.
Oh, so I'm getting information from Nick that he wanted to buy Rapier, but Dom said no.
Dom,
actually throwing.
what are you doing, sir?
I'm a bit worried. I am slightly worried how tired Dom's going to be.
Yeah.
No joke, because like I mean, he just played like a really long Pangolier game where like he was.
Yeah,
having
he must have
impact the whole game.
Super high concentration.
And now he's got to play another game. Like he's probably just pretty done, to be honest. Like I hope that he's got enough stamina for this game.
I mean, I think he can definitely feel pleased with the way he played that game. I know he's like pretty self-critical, but honestly, like given the state that game was in, like that, yes, he made mistakes getting coiled and stuff, but he corrected it and started really influencing fights heavily, and the damage numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, Dom did so much damage that game. He had a good game. I want to see the Nick Morphling.
That'd be exciting.
I know it was banned last game, but I would love to see that. I feel like it's one of those heroes that we, as IDL, do not know how to play against. So, like, you can pick it up early, because people don't know the counters and people aren't very comfortable playing against it.
I want to see a Nick position 1 at Axe. So I know he loves Axe, and they have just moved the counter helix talent to earlier. And I think it was Purge when he was reading the patch notes was talking about the possibility of carry Axe based on that talent. If anyone's going to do it, Nick seems like the right person. Like I know he's both a POS 1 player and also a big fan of Axe.
I don't think he'll do it. He likes plenty of heroes. Like I know he likes Axe, but he's not going to do that.
I don't think he will, but that isn't going to stop. That's not going to stop me.
I'm ruining the hype. Actually, I think I'm just tired.
People arrive. Just to balance out from last game, I've also got the score wrong this game, by the way. Just
That's only fair.
Yep. So for anyone just joining us, the Stunners are 1-0 up from game 1, which was a 77-minute epic or something like that. It was a very good game, whilst being very long. So we got the Magnus and the Pugna Band for Stunners, and Tinker Shaker, Kunkka Tides have banned Clockwork and And
I
don't.
didn't pick any of those heroes.
Okay,
Disappointing.
so they've just picked the same heroes. Cool. Alex Redemption arc. Yeah, let's see it.
We're in a
I'm in.
universe where this is the rest of our lives. Just this game over
Oh,
and over.
no. It's Groundhog Day in Dota. Oh, no.
I'm not sure Alex needs a redemption arc. Like, he may have lost the game, but I don't know how much more he could have done.
Yeah, they don't want the Jakiro against the Rubik. I think they overlooked that when they picked it last game.
Yeah,
They
but
can still get the Jakiro though. I mean, I don't think the Disruptor is. Oh, is it a Sam hero?
I think so. Pretty sure he plays that.
I'm sure Dan can play as well. Yeah, like the thing with like not picking a Jakiro into the Rubik is like the Radiant could just pick Jakiro anyway. And then
Actually,
do you prefer to like have it but not have the Rubik have the better version of the spell? Or do you prefer to have the Jakiro on the enemy team smashing you in the face with dual breath and ring?
Fix actually doesn't play Disruptor, looks like. So that is probably going to be a likely pos for Disruptor.
Yeah, Tom's saying it's a Dan hero. Here is the Shaker.
Trenchy Shaker.
Let's go Tinker,
Oh.
Tide, and Kunkka. Next 3 picks.
Yeah, I'll let him off for running none of them last game if they pick at least 3 this game.
That seems like a fair deal.
10 seconds to go.
So we've got 3 ban phase for both teams coming out. So that's probably a core shaker for Trenchy, unless they want to. I mean, I can't see how they have it as a 4, really, given the Rubik pick already.
10 seconds to go.
Morph ban comes out, so I'm afraid your dream is dead as well, Stephen.
5 seconds.
Fudge.
What do you pick into Doom as a carry? Like, what doesn't care about getting doomed?
AM?
Yeah.
Obviously, AM cares about getting
AM
doomed,
good,
but
yeah,
he can
AM
do
good.
something about it.
No,
Yeah.
AM's really good against him though, in lane. He has no armor, so he takes a lot of damage from the mana burn. He's just good laner, and like later you can get Lincolns as well as you have your.
Dan and Tom and Pete are saying the hero that was in my mind, which is Wraith King. You just build a Radiance and you get doomed, you're like, okay, I'm still 99% the same hero.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Wraith King though in the current year.
So they've banned the PL, thinking that maybe they're trying to cover the PL pick with the Earthshaker. My only issue with that is that PL's kind of bollocks.
No,
And
they
they've
had
got
this.
Disruptor as well, who's decent against PL.
10 seconds to go.
And they've banned Pango as well on Dire this time, actually, so they don't want a repeat of Dom's performance from last game.
Dyer's pick.
Like, don't take this like as shade if you're watching Ellie, but I don't think I would even ban PL against Ellie this patch. It's just not a hero.
Battlefield is very good.
To go.
So they do take the
And
Jakiro. So yeah, we're going to see whether it's better to have Rubik being a better Jakiro or whether to let them have both.
Nilks does have the last pick now, which I think will suit him. I mean, he's got a very big carry pool, so
Do you reckon,
Yes.
do you reckon Dom might try and take that last pick for a possible last pick Meepo, though? doesn't want another 78-minute game, so like for
Oh,
a
that's a good
20-minute
shout.
Meepo stop.
Meepo's a good shout, though. I don't know if the Disruptor, maybe now with the Lich, it's even
I don't
worse.
think you can move
Makes it
into
unappealing.
Lich. Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, even with the Disruptor, though, it's pretty...
Yeah. Like glimpsing one of the clones back and then you focus that is a very easy way to
I was thinking of the joke.
divide and conquer. Jug's pretty good.
Is Jug that good against Doom, though? Like, Doom
That's
has a
what I'm
lot of
thinking.
HP and kind of fast.
Yeah, he's not really spinnable, which is,
No.
you know, the main point of Jug in lane.
I think I would have preferred the Lifestealer.
And
for
Doom
Nick.
having Lich and Frost Armor in lane sort of covers his main weakness, so I really like that lane actually from stunners. Like there's a lot of synergy going on there.
Although the Jug is good against the Glimpse, I think they were thinking probably Lifestealer or Jug.
Block.
Block. I don't know if this is a good block game because there's so much like ground spells.
Yeah.
There's so many ground spells so far.
So the thing that makes Earthshaker hard to play against is like squirrely heroes is when you can't see him, because he can fissure you from fog. So like if you can see him on Slark, you can dodge everything because like it's also telegraphed. It's the fact that you can do it from fog which makes it really difficult to play against.
Yeah.
Depending on what Dom picks as well, the Shaker might end up needing to be a little bit more frontliney than usual, so it'd be a lot more visible.
I
So he's
don't.
going to be off lane core. Dom could pick like a tanky mid laner
Arc
and fill that role.
Warden. Dom has been playing it a bit recently, but I don't know if he's played it enough to. I haven't even seen if he's been winning those games.
Trenchy
I
doesn't
have seen him playing it.
play Earthshaker as a frontliner. Like in every game I've played with Trenchy Earthshaker, he wants to counter initiate and get that really, highlight real echo slam, which is super impactful, but he's not going to be that guy out of the front.
Make the Russian YouTube videos, isn't he? That's what he wants.
They definitely could do with Dom being on some kind of large tanky hero to cause a distraction then, because otherwise they're going to have all these heroes like Rubik and Shaker and Jakiro that are great at counter initiating, but nothing to actually just sit there and pull people in the first place.
How do you pick a hero that can do that without just being a big ball of stats for Slark, though? That's the issue they have here.
I think they're thinking Pugna, but
Pugna's banned.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I was thinking Necrophos, but that's banned as well. I don't know what they
I
pick.
was actually thinking Viper, but they've just banned the Viper themselves. Like Viper is fairly tanky and can sit in the center of a fight.
Are they going for a Huskar or something?
They might go Alchemist too. They have last pick, so. But no, Dom doesn't play Huskar. They might go Alchemist. They might go Ember. Seems like he's been losing a lot with Ember. Looking at his games. Tiny, he could go. Magnus, he lost a lot with.
How does Kunkka fare against Slark? He is obviously a big stat pinata, but he's got a lot
Pretty
of
good.
control and things to keep the Slark busy.
Yeah, and you can't Dark Pact
Kunkka's-
off
yeah, Kunkka's good.
X smokes, so that is pretty good.
Because you actually have no idea when to press Dark Pact when you get X'd.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can guess, like, if he X's you and you see his animation for the torrent, then you have a rough idea when you need to Dark Pact, but sometimes he'll just X you and just, like, wait,
Yeah.
and that's a good Kunkka player. I feel like I'd probably if I had to put money on one, it would be the Alchemist. And that's kind of what the Jug, it's not the greediest flash farmer, is it? Like, he does, I mean, he could go Battle Fury, but I don't think that's something that Nick does too often.
Yeah.
I think Nick's more of an involved carry.
I think stunners need quite a bit of damage out of their mid, probably magic damage right now, because at the moment they're going to have kind of a damage issue. Before the Slark comes online, they're going to have Chain Frost and that's it. Like, none of the other heroes do damage.
Probably
Yes,
not going to be a
it's
Connor
not-
Radiance game then.
Yeah, Lena covers that. I like
I would
that
have liked
pick.
Quap though.
Yeah,
more.
Crop could have been okay.
But maybe Lena's better against Jug. No, maybe not, because Lena's more isolated. Like, Quap gets on lead, she blinks.
Go.
Yeah, Lena wants to always play right on the edge of her spell range. So unless Jug gets a gap close item or like positions really well to get the jump on the Lena, then I don't think it's going to matter.
They're really, I think, yeah. Actually, until I read Lonely Cat's message, the Jug suits the Meepo very well. This Lena, though, I hope they don't Meepo.
I don't think I just don't
Actually,
think
no,
they
I kind of
can.
hope they do Meepo, because I feel like they're either going to stomp or they're going to get stomped.
It'll be a fast game either way.
And it'll be a fast game.
Yeah, I don't think it's good though. Like, there's just too much. What a Night Stalker.
Like, even
What the fuck is that?
Let's see.
Okay.
What is that? Sorry, is that what? Dom Night Stalker?
mid shaker maybe?
No,
no,
it's
Trencher
the
Shaker.
Night Stalker.
It's mid stalker. Is that something you want into a Lena? Or is that just like, we need an answer to Slark?
I think that's we need an answer to Slark.
It's not an answer to Slark. To be honest. I mean, this is good tempo, though.
I mean, it's
like-
unpractical silence.
Yeah, but it's a Night Stalker. It's like...
And you'll
it's like,
see him.
It's like 200 damage. However, like, but if you're a Slark in the side lane and then there's a Night Stalker running at you when he's like 3 levels on you, you are not having a good time.
Yeah.
So there is definitely like a snowballing window here for the Radiants.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Stalker is good against Slark, but I worry that he's just going to get ruined by Connor in lane. He's got a lot of armor, but still, it's a Lena.
It's gonna be hard. But he pulled out a hard lane last time, so I mean he's gonna back himself, and I don't think he's wrong to do so after his first game performance.
Handsome devil, aren't I?
I mean I think you know, for me Connor's not one of the mids that pressures you the most. Like, he's just very
Yeah, he's
stable
very
in
passive.
what he does. He just gets
That's
like
true.
what he needs from the lane, and then he's happy. He's not like
I
pushing
don't feel like I
every
ever
inch
see
of
him
his
go
advantage.
kills. He never dives for kills, does he?
No,
He
no.
always just like passively farms the lane, does a bit of harass, and goes to like pulls back.
Maybe that's why they banned the Arc Warden. Like, that's exactly what Arc Warden wants from his lane opponent, right? Just nice and passive, we'll sit here and farm.
30 seconds to showtime.
I'm not a huge fan of Slark these days, to be honest.
No.
Feels like the hero does like no damage.
Well, BSJ's like Slark main, and he doesn't think it's good right now, so I tend to trust him on that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Slarks that open with Windlace?
That's weird.
Oh, God, I'm
That's
cringing.
really weird.
That's terrible.
Why is that not like an Uve flying out with rune gold?
I have no explanation.
Or just some
Or
stats.
Slippers?
Slippers or branches, yeah.
Like, yeah, fair enough if you want to run at people, but yeah, it's Uve, not Windlace.
He's also gonna have the Frost Shield to run people down anyway.
Yeah, they've laid this the other way actually. I'm surprised.
I
Just-
think if he went Uve, then he wouldn't have been able to buy tangos and quelling, but yeah.
You could have had 3 tangos and just shipped some more out straight after the rune.
So
It's
yeah,
like-
You don't need 6 before the rune.
Yam's actually created a fair chunk of space here because Jug's going to get these first few creeps uncontested. So although giving away First Blood's not ideal,
Well, Sabata
think-
had the skill lift level 1, sorry.
oh
Yeah.
that sucks. Yeah. Although obviously dying and giving First Blood's not great, that's pretty much the best way you can do it. Is just making space for your carry.
6 feet down.
Let's get CS up.
I hope Yam doesn't sap too much in this lane.
Yeah, I don't get like the Lich synergy with the Doom just seems so obvious to me. I'm really surprised they've
We
not.
have a spin.
That
Like
Doom may go down here. It's got dual breath on him as well.
Just pop the Fairy Fire.
Not quite.
Just needs a few clicks here. Yeah, the second Fairy.
Second dual
Oh,
breath.
yeah, nice. And the
Nice.
kill goes to Nick. That's excellent for Nick.
That was Yam was in like the perfect spot for a 2-man dual breath to
Oh,
start that
look
off.
top. There's a Iceman
Oh,
scouting.
oh.
Uh,
Living
I
Ward.
see.
Now for the old razzle.
He has got TP though, and there's no way for Rubik to cancel. Oh, the fissure? No, it's on
Oh.
cooldown. Damn.
So you were saying that Dom's gonna have a rough lane, but he's absolutely smashing the CS. But he's taking a lot of harass actually. He just took like a load of damage.
He's already got his axe queued up after the phase boots.
But you don't have to worry, because when it gets to 5 minutes, this Lina cannot like leave her side of the river. Connor is playing quite well there.
getting
He's got a lot of
aggressive,
damage
yeah.
on him. But
I'm not sure about the 1-1-1 build. Like, I think you want. I guess he's trying to maximize Fiery Soul utility, but I think you just want to get mana efficient. In which case, 2-0-1 or 0-2-1 is better.
yeah. When you're against a melee hero, though, the Light Strike Array is really good
It is
when
really
they're trying to
nice,
go up
yeah.
for last hits on the range grid.
Spin dual breath out bot again. Might be Doom going down here.
Oh, it's unfortunate for Dom.
So Mike is not going to have a TP to come back to lane. He's going to have to walk. Oh,
that's
no, he does have a TP again.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been long enough.
It's been long enough.
Do you still lose out on the Doom gold if you die before it finishes? I don't remember how that works.
No idea.
I have a feeling it got changed, but I'm not certain about that. Like, it used to really suck if you died during a Devour.
Yeah.
Sorry, Devour gold, not Doom gold. Ooh, Andy says yes, in which case those 2 deaths are
Nick's having a
extra
great
painful.
game, whereas the Slark being slightly more punished, possibly because of this Windows, but I haven't really paid much attention to it.
Couldn't possibly say. Chain lightning is zapping Yam down. Very painful. Oh, misses the dual breath. That's unlucky. Figured it'd run back, but
Oh, yeah.
oh, actually,
Brutal ability.
they had vision though. That's a little bit less unlucky.
I guess that ability is actually a little less exciting on Doom than it is on the Harpy, because he doesn't have anywhere near enough mana for it.
No.
Oh, DD. Gonna get this Dom.
Why
Just go, Dom, just go on him.
Why didn't
What?
Connor Ella say that?
Selena.
So
No, I think he did actually start casting it. Like, Lena raised her arms as if he was going to end up staying. I'm
Cancelled
not
it,
sure.
yeah, he probably wasn't gonna get it, I guess. Is this DD gonna last 30 seconds? No. That would have been nice if it lasted till midnight. Or not till midnight. This game's gonna go till midnight.
Watch your step. It's 6 feet.
There's a huge XP advantage here for the Dire in the top lane.
yeah, they're super far ahead.
Side. Well, each person has a level.
Yeah, surprising. Runes go 3 for 1. Oh no, Dom got 1, so 2 for 2.
Dom always gets one.
It's actually not that big a deal.
He gets a kill
Trenches,
as well, and now he should just run at this. He hasn't got. Problem is he hasn't got brown boots. So like he's kind of fast, but he's not fast enough.
his brown boots are flying out now on the courier.
Okay, that's good.
The main difference in top lane is on the Lich. Lich is 3 3/4, whereas Alex is only just hit 3.
And Trenchy is actually ahead of the Shaker on
feel
XP
like
now,
Kira
because
will be
Alex
watching
walked off to get the
this.
runes.
Dom needs to just run it now.
Yeah, just like him. Like when the LSA goes, he just dives. I think. I guess he doesn't
Don't even
have
have
phase
to wait
yet.
for the LSA.
It's kind of hard to.
When you're as fast as he is,
Doom in trouble again, bot lane.
He's gonna. Oh,
Does
glimpse.
just about gets away this time.
Good save.
He's having a much rougher game now.
Yeah, much stronger lane to deal with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Jakiro makes a big difference in this lane because
Yeah.
it's just so much more of a massive lane bully than Snapfire. Dom might be looking to dive tower with some illusions mid. He's got a big catapult wave coming in. Or a normal size catapult wave coming in.
Oh, Nick's actually queued up the Battle Fury, so I was wrong. He is a Battle Fury gamer. Sure.
He's got phase boots again. I don't like phase with Battle Fury doesn't make sense, right?
No.
It's good, just good on juggler, surely, right? At phase, you get to run people down much more easily with spin.
But I feel like you go.
Oh, that's
If you're going phase, you're going like the magic build.
I thought.
I don't think you can go Battle
It's
Fury.
very clear that they saw Dom there. They kind of help him out when they use the voice lines to say like, "We can see you."
Yeah, I mean he knows there's a ward there now.
He's like, "Oh, brilliant! Thanks for telling me."
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't help yourself. I'm a
Yeah.
bit worried that Dom's done absolutely. Well, he got a kill on the disruptor, but okay. Dive him. Like, just dive him. You have your Dark Ascension.
He needs to send the phase out. He wants this chainmail, then he can dive the tower.
Dive it anyway. Like, look at this
Nick
damage.
died. Nick killed. No, I thought Nick died for a sec though. I was like, what?
He does
No.
get glimpse. Nice glimpse.
It's okay. Okay. So I watched somebody tell me how to tell people how to play jug. I think it was BSJ again. You don't buy salves on jug, you buy mangoes because you can mango healing ward, and it's better than salve.
Yes, yes. Good point.
Dom's gonna have another go at top, even though he may or may not know about that observer ward.
Nice block there by Trenchy with the fissure. I think he might. No, there's an Dom's here. Yeah, cleans up the kill.
You can
Okay,
dive this with a
dive.
spark, right?
Please dive, Dom. Like, stop pretending.
I. Yeah. The
Maybe
okay.
maybe they didn't. Oh no, they must have seen the Slark. They have a Night Stalker. Never mind. He just had faith in Trenchy. He knew.
He was
He
like,
Trenchy
yeah,
had that
I'll
covered
give
anyway.
you solo XP for this kill, Trenchy. You go ahead, mate. Get your 6. All good.
That was an echo. Was there a big wave there with it? I'm not sure.
Oh, it wasn't okay. That's true. I've dived enough towers that I know I can dive, and my team are like, I don't want to dive. To respect when, if your team is not totally up for it, you should probably back.
Fight going on in bot. Looks like Doom's gonna go down. Level
dead again.
4 spin is just tearing him apart now at this stage.
0, 4, and 1 on Doom.
Doom's got a rough game. It's fine. He's got catch-up mechanic.
Do you consider just ditching the lane, just going to the jungle instead?
I think he has
He's
to.
not a good jungler though, is he?
No.
No,
Not at all.
but he's not having a lot of luck in lane either at the moment. So.
Yeah, you're just feeding the jug, so you can't come back for lane. So either you switch lanes, sit mid, or you go jungle.
I think sitting mid is probably the answer, but to be honest, like the Night Stalker can just kill him.
Time for bounties.
Kinda hard.
Radiant look like they're going to get both of bot bounties. And
Dom's
both
over
of
as
top
well.
bounties.
So 4 for 0.
Both.
Yeah, Dan's dead here. Glimpse on Jug's not
Oh,
going
he
to work if
glimpsed
he's
the
got
jug,
spin up.
Okay. So I thought you glimpsed. I was really confused there because I thought you glimpsed the Night Stalker.
I'd like to see Dom looking for an extra kill here. Like again, felt like he could have gone straight onto the Doom as soon as he finished with Disruptor.
Yeah, maybe didn't see him. Dom's got top
Maybe.
net worth though, so
Yep, got top
As
net
much
worth
as-
again.
we wish he was diving more towers. He's still doing well.
Yeah, it is daytime now, so he's probably gonna have to take it easy for a
Chain
bit.
Frost used top.
Oh, Trenchy walked. He went for the enchant totem. Well, he might just die here then.
Yep.
That was what was that? Just a crit.
Just a
from the
lich right click.
Lich smacking for 72 damage, more than the Slark. No, not quite.
Dyer's mid tower.
Connor gank when? Have you met Connor? He doesn't gank.
He's
He sits and
Connor
farms
not that common.
for as long as he possibly can, even if he's still laning after like 20 minutes. Like, that is Connor's ideal game.
He's Kameyame. Oh, Trenchy. Trenchy got
You guys
blink.
blink dagger already. Jeez.
Oh,
I mean, he is
champ.
caught.
11
He is
minute
caught
blink
this
for
time. So.
Trenchy.
Really nice play by Trenchy.
Love it. He's charging, still charging. Connor's still charging, guys. I didn't realize Enchant Totem's mana cost scaled like that.
Yeah.
Kind of nice to leave it 1.
Yeah, like if you're not going crit shaker, then
Oh, that's very nice.
it can be useful to put more points
Makes
in
sense how.
it. Like I think the second point in it in lane, because it goes from 100% to 200%, so second point's value.
Mike's kind of. I mean, like, Mike has died 4 times, but he is 5th in net worth, and that maybe just because of Devour Gold.
He's missed out on a bunch of it from dying. He's only just got Doom as well. It was
The
level 5
slot's
at 10
been
minutes.
stacked in a way, like. He's gonna have to lead the top tower.
I think that's fine though. Like he's got max dark packs, so he's pretty happy jungling now.
Yeah, it's just.
He's got drums though, which is not the
Oh,
item
nice
that you want to
drop
buy
out,
right
yeah.
before going into the jungle.
Drums
Win
before
drums. I thought he was
treads?
gonna go Midas.
Yeah.
This is a Midas, surely. He's got 800 gold and he's not finished his treads. Arteezy coming through. Midas on every hero.
I've got a change in build on the Doom this game as well. He's gone for a mech this time. As opposed to, what was it? I think it was Blade Mail Shiva's last game.
Oh my god, I'm running out of.
Sorry, I caught it all.
Nice.
TP bot from Dom. He's got Dark Ascension up. I think he's eyeing up this Lina. He wants this.
He wants to press lick the R button.
He's showing on creeps.
Nah, Dire of backed down.
What I do like
Did
about
they scan, maybe?
So Radiant just TP'd 2 cores into this lane. I mean, they've gotten top tower anyway, because they got a Jakiro.
Oh, the bait's working because like Lena's sticking around.
I think Dire scanned below the
Oh,
tower.
they
actually,
might
by
have
the looks of
seen
it.
the
That's what they
healing
do.
ward. They're just sort of like. Oh, the bait
Oh,
worked.
they're going.
Oh,
Trench is
the
in.
Echo Slam!
Hog champ.
They do get the TP out though.
Tom's getting wrecked by chainsaw. Jabaited.
They might catch
Doom up
Mike
on this
as well.
Doom. I know he doesn't have the
He
mana
doesn't
now.
have the mana anymore.
Popped Scorched Earth. I'm not sure he can maybe turn and kill Dom with it, but I don't know if that's enough damage.
Yeah, this is a dead disruptor as well.
I really like how Trenchy's playing. Like,
Trench is
just keeping chasing on, getting more kills, getting value out of the Echo Slam. This is really good play by him.
He always gets that Echo Slam, doesn't he? He always waits. He waits long enough.
He's very patient.
He's very patient with the Echo Slam.
That's what I was thinking when I said they need someone to be the big tanky frontliner to let Trenchy make those plays. And Night Stalker fits that perfectly. That does
Yeah, the other
exactly
thing I
what,
like about the
Radiant
Night
needs to
Stalker
do.
is if you doom the Night Stalker when he's ulted, like it does nothing. So like it's a it's a target that's happy to be doomed.
Yeah. And it's one that on the Slark you don't want to be trying to just farm essence shift stacks because you're probably going to be silenced, which is a really bad place for a Slark to be.
Dom has just finished his Ags off of that fight, so he's already top net worth, and now he's got his farm accelerator on the way as well.
Yeah, this is looking the exact opposite of the last game. We've got 3 Radiant heroes, 3 Radiant cores, sorry, top of the net worth.
Jack's so scared
7k
there.
leads.
Pounces out. So Jack didn't go Midas. Probably feeling like he is pressured to get involved early, but in a way, like Midas is good to go in these situations when you're behind. Like it's not bad. Like you can go Midas, and if it works, it pays off really well, and you're back in the game. Midas is weird like that. People think it's greedy, but like It's not as greedy as I think people realise.
That was a bit weird. Jack just ran into top jungle with the Slark and just planted a sentry down in the jungle. You're a Slark.
Yeah.
You don't need a speculative sentry,
Yeah.
right?
And then he's also just like TP'd bot to push it out when his Doom's already farmed the triangle. It's just a little bit of like
This could be a good catch on the jug though if they get him. If
They're
they
really
get Static
smacking the
Storm
bot
down
tower.
straight away. Ah no, Static Storm goes down after the spin. It's not enough. They might get the glimpse if they stay on him.
didn't fancy diving the tower to keep
I
vision.
think Dire are feeling so pressured to take a tower.
Yeah, you can tell they're like
They're really trying to
Getting
force it.
antsy,
But
aren't
like,
they?
they've lost mid now.
I mean, it's the same movement they made last game, just dropping 4 people in the bot lane, but it's just much worse circumstances this time.
yeah.
There's a huge net worth lead now, 9k at 17 minutes.
And like your main tower sieger, Lena, is trying to depush mids as well, so this is taking them longer than it otherwise would. Like what Lena's doing mid, they could be doing with like the Lich or the Disruptor. Just pull creeps off the tower. Trenchy's set up bottom again. Creep wave's coming in, here we go! That's gonna be an easy double kill, yeah, Dom with the Ags picking up both.
Dan is just walking. Oh, Dan.
That was
I
not
feel like he
fast
just
enough.
sort of zoned out for a moment there. Didn't realise his team had died already.
The edge of the map or something, I don't know. Jug finish, he's got the Phase, the Battle Fury, and the Sam, so he's going the ZDPS build. I like it. Kappa?
The what build?
Zero DPS.
Battle Fury's DPS. It's basically a sacred relic.
Basically a mini heart. Oh, Dom has Ag, didn't realise.
There's TPs coming into bot lane. They want to defend this. Trenchy is set up to do something. Doesn't have the echo, but
Slark just
stolen
dies.
stats.
oh, massive
Oh,
chain
he's
frost
stolen the
attack.
Laguna Blade.
Huge chain frost and Doom there.
But they're all dead.
Use himself! Oh no, Connor!
No!
He didn't just press
Oh,
the
he double-clicked it.
He used himself.
Rip.
Hell. There's your Connor gank.
That was a beautiful setup from the supports on Dire though. The Static Storm, Kinetic Field, Chain Frost just mulched
Yeah.
the two big tanky strength heroes.
Yeah, great play there.
They finally get this tower.
What a fluff. Yeah. That was well played by Dire. Took a good fight.
It's kind of hard to click someone when you're standing in front of them, to be fair. Sorry,
You don't need
is
to-
this a
you don't need to
stream
click
where we're
them.
giving Connor credit? I don't think so.
Why do you need to click them? Just press your W button.
This is an IDL stream. Connor is Satan. We all know that.
Yeah, it's Connor.
Yeah.
This is the guy that picks techies. Like, what? Like what? Have no mercy.
Interested to see how this game will last 70 minutes. Me too, Aiden.
Yeah, I'm interested how Radiant are going to drag it out that long. The last fight gave me hope.
They
That's
don't
pretty good.
click towers too well. I mean, they've got a Jakiro. Juggernaut again, zero DPS build. He's got S and Y now, so
He's got some why now.
got the Y bit, which is gonna do a little bit of damage.
Bit of attack speed, yeah.
Building a basher next.
Still a farming item, isn't it? Really. Although you normally get the Asher first if you're farming.
Is he gonna do that thing where you disassemble it and make a halberd?
Oh,
And
maybe.
then make a mentor?
It's almost a finished BKB up on this Night Stalker, and so he's not going to get caught out again by that Static Storm Chain Frost combo.
Yeah.
It's going to make him a lot scarier. Except that it's not finished yet, and he is out on his own in mid lane. No help anywhere near.
Oh, Connor.
So Connor got solo killed by Nick on the bot side. Dom is he gonna live?
He's
Oh my god!
just barely. Oh, doesn't know. The
No.
Thunderstrike gets
No!
him.
Oh wow! If he'd gotten out there,
So
that would have been
close.
insane. They used so much on him. His team is absolutely right to be chasing in now.
Yeah, so that wasn't a solo kill by Nick, that was a just stun by Trenchy into
Oh, was it?
everyone
Okay.
pressing buttons.
Fair enough.
So Dom's got BKB. Did he not? Did he finish it after
he
dying?
Had the last part waiting in his stash when he died.
Ah, okay.
You ask why are
Well,
people,
yeah,
people picking
I know
Rubik?
he would have pressed it. So.
Well, I mean, it makes sense when I see Sabata play it.
Yeah, Sabata just seems to have like every good spell, like every ultimate.
Maybe he's got hacks so that instead of stealing the most recent spell, you just click one on the enemy hero and you steal that instead.
Subtle Dave Flame, lol.
So in 50 seconds, I think Dom will be pretty much an unstoppable force despite that death. He's got his BKB, he's going to have another roll.
Yeah, he should be. I mean, should just be an unstoppable force.
Mike's
Just had to be a little more careful.
God, this
Full
hero is so
forward.
tanky. 2.7k life with 22 armor. Connor's getting every item apart from BKB, PogChamp.
nice.
Every defensive item in the book.
Yule's Force and Ghost Scepter. That's a lot.
DPS Lena build.
This is how the games go 70 minutes. No one buys any damage, so no one dies. Nick spotted out here.
Oh,
Do they have any
they know-
detection? Yeah, they do.
He's
They
got
don't have
armor.
Dom.
Pops
Dom
the
can't be there
R-button.
yet. His TP's on cooldown. He's coming.
Really nice Yule Scepter there by Trenchy
Oh,
to
lovely
dodge
Omni
the
Slash
Omni.
by Nick.
Oh, Saboteur gets Devour this time, doesn't quite get the Doom.
I think he used it before.
Oh, Dom
Yeah.
has
Runners
arrived.
in, boy.
So
Connor,
Mike did a really good job of covering his spell there because he waited until the spell steal and then immediately doomed afterwards. Really nice
Connor-
TP cancel. Yeah,
for all of his
play.
defensive items, Connor is getting run down.
He's got another one, hasn't he? Oh, no,
Glimpse
he
back, so Rubik has glimpse. Dan surely just gonna get finished off here. No. He's gonna get a haste ring. He's out. Oh no!
Doom,
Oh.
Doom is tanking a lot here. He's got the Essence Ring. I don't think he's going to be quite making it out. It's close.
hasn't. Oh my god, that's a lot. Trench is tanking tower.
Trench
He's
is
dragging
in.
people real
Oh,
deep
he
into this
stuns the
slug.
slug.
The Invis
Just
slug.
balls it.
Yam knew is there. Gets glimpse back, but
I
they've
mean,
got nothing to follow.
They would have seen the TP coming through, right? They knew
Yeah,
that slug was about to appear.
It is impossible to tell though whether he's completed the TP and immediately invised, or whether he cancelled.
Or cancel. Yeah.
Slark this far behind just feels so useless. I mean, at least PA can throw a dagger.
Gunkrunt says, I guess this is the last game Sabata gets Rubik. I think that may be the case, yes.
Going back to Aiden's point earlier though, how's it going to be 70 minutes? It's going to be impressive. out,
15k lead now. I mean, they're still not to the point where
They could
they
do some
will have
fighting,
thrown as much as Stunners did last game. So, the way to go. Roche is going to help with that. I mean, so the arguments in favour of the Dire and, you know, in terms of a longer game, is that it's still hard for Radiant to go high ground because they don't really do a lot of tower damage.
They have the healing ward at least, which
They have the
can only
sustain,
get-
yeah.
They can't really get rid of the healing ward because the moment Lena
Oh.
comes forward to attack it, she gets echoed.
Jax just used his Slark vision to ping out some observer wards, but he's missed the spot where it is. He thinks it's on the ward pillar by the bot tier 1, and where they've just wasted the sentry in the triangle. He's found it now.
Yeah, found it.
Good investment.
Well, it's a good investment for the Slark. It did cost Fix 150 gold.
No, Fix gets the gold for that.
No, the Slark got the D ward, didn't he? I think. Didn't he?
If he
place his own
placed
sentry?
it, then yes, it's whoever
Slark's
plays.
going for fantasy.
No,
points, I think,
it's
like-
whoever buys.
Oh,
the...
Lena gets glimpsed back
Lena's
to
back
bot.
to bot.
Oh,
Pog, Sabata. It's quite far forward now, but it's okay.
Nick's fine. Tanks the static storm. Gets the healing ward up. Dom gets glimpsed back, so misses a few right clicks. This is going much smoother than I expected that high ground to go.
Well, there's no Lena.
Lena is almost here though. I think they're just waiting for their Lena to arrive.
Chain frost used. This is
Going on the
Lena,
creeps.
isn't that an Aegis?
Aegis Jug.
Yeah, they threw everything on the Aegis.
Not sure that's the person to chuck everything at, but they've done it. Nice
Did
Echo.
cover his doom.
Nice Echo.
Echo finishes off the Slark.
Very nice Echo. He's gonna.
That's going to be
Go
it from
down.
Trenchy though, but I don't think that's going to stop the
didn't
racks.
steal anything.
He got scored. Yeah, the missile covered his doom this time. All right, first Rax goes down 40 minutes quicker than it did last game.
Hooray!
Nice, well played. I don't
And-
understand.
I like this back out from the Dire as well. Like they're down their Shaker. They're down a lot of their big spells. They don't have a great spell steal right now. You're happy with the late. I don't think you need to force it further.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think they wait for the next Aegis, or
I don't think so.
no?
They've got 2 minutes of night time. They can maybe try and get a pick off outside the base and force it.
Yeah, yeah. So I by like wait for the next Roche, I mean like just chill, and then if they throw a couple of pickoffs in your face, then sure you go high ground.
I'd like to see them take it. They've all gone back to the Radiant side of the map. All
Yeah,
five
no,
of them.
they really should be on the dire side of the map right now. Like, there's
They've
no
got
reason to retreat.
so
this
many
far.
wards in that top jungle.
Yeah. Like that.
That's a pile of gold for Slark. If he just takes a few sentries out there, he'll have a great time.
Yeah. Time to pull out some delay tactics, and if there's someone who can hold on for the win, it's my boy Condog. Condog. Alright, that's a new one on me, chappers.
Trenchy is indeed building an Octarine. I guess he just wants more Echo Slams. Not overly convinced about that, but his slams are good, so you get 25% more of them.
Radiant smoked up, let's go.
They've got 1 minute of night time left. I guess they just want to make sure they use it. They've got Dark Ascension still.
Surely Dom should have Dark Sanctions as soon as the smoke pops. Glimpse back, but BKB used.
BKB's the Glimpse.
They got. Oh, I stole the
They've got
glimpse!
the Lich. That Lich took a long time to kill though, jeez.
Really
Frost
did.
Shield doing well.
Yeah, the Frost Shield on the Raptor.
Sorry, the Raptor, not the Lich.
It's very
And I think that bought enough time to
Yeah.
stop this BKB initiation from Night Stalker.
Who got glimpse back? Was it Lich? Did he just
Lich.
like glimmer out? Like, did they not have detection? Why have they smoked that?
No.
That's weird.
Maybe he got forced uphill by Connor? I didn't see.
Oh yeah, that might have been it.
Not sure.
Okay, so Mike's just ran out into the smoke immediately outside the base. Alright, that's happened. Cool.
He's got Pipe Mech, he's pretty tanky, and an Essence Ring.
And for sure.
Went for the glimpse, but it's not quite worked.
Time to hit some buildings.
Yeah, they reckon that
Day-
the Raptor is
Daytime,
enough, which is interesting.
daytime in 5 seconds, and no Dark Ascension.
Yeah, they might well back off now.
And you're sieging into Frost Armor on towers as well, it's never fun.
Just get the 4 runes.
Yeah. And like take over this high ground as well. Dire are chasing out, they're looking for a fight.
I guess they can see, they saw all of Radiant back through this Observer Ward they've got.
Yeah, I
It's
think
on a nice spot, it's just outside the sentry range from the high ground.
they had vision on the Earthshaker as well, so they knew ES wasn't there. So if they could take an imbalanced fight, then that's the best fight they're going to get. Yeah, imbalanced fight with ward vision is absolutely the best fight they're going to get.
This jug is so farmed.
Trenchy should be building Ags. Have you met Trenchy?
Yeah, he just literally never buys Axel Shaker.
You-
He doesn't like that it changes the way that your W works. We've got Ags finished on the Juggernaut, by the way. It went straight into that after the Basher.
Okay.
I love Ags on this
Dark
hero.
Ascension popped. They're going to... Oh, they cancelled the TP. A bit of... No, that was just the...
That was only
Swift
Swift Slash.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that Frost Armor really does make
Yeah, it's
it
crazy.
take a long time to kill people. It's kind of insane. Finally going for a damage item on Lena. Yeah, Lich is dead as well.
It's just a terrible Lena game. Like, what can she do? She can't ever like show herself and man up.
The problem is, you're saying it's a bad Lena game, but the Lena should have come out of lane like 2 levels ahead.
Yeah, and probably built differently because like these items don't let you fight.
No.
They let you survive, possibly, but they don't let you fight.
It just means you're going to be like alive with 4 of your teammates dead and none on the enemy team though.
Yeah. Because there's like we talked about the damage issues in the draft and how Slark isn't going to do anything. I'd be interested to see the damage done by Slark at the end of this.
Lacano's saying that Connor should have a BKB. I disagree because he's bought a Ghost Scepter and you can't use Ghost Scepter and BKB at the same time. So, no.
Counter synergy.
Yeah,
to be honest.
exactly. He's already got that item which he can't possibly get rid of. It's very important.
I have a feeling they're waiting for nighttime, but they're waiting for like Roche / nighttime.
That's the joke, Nathan.
Spell it out.
Tom, I am now commenting on Saboteur's lovely Axe cosmetic, so there you go. Look at those weird blue things.
What? Weird blue things?
Underneath Rubik, there's a bunch of blue shards floating around. That's the Killing Agnum's Labyrinth cosmetic.
Cool.
I think you get it on any hero once you've bought an Ags on it, and I'm not certain if it applies to everyone.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
What do you think Radiant are waiting for here? Do you think they're just waiting for nighttime and Roshan?
They're waiting for 75 minutes, I think.
True.
They hate us.
26 minutes to tier 5 items. Roshan's up in 30 seconds, so that's going to time quite nicely with the nighttime for the push afterwards. And they've got a courier in the pit, so they'll see it right away.
22k leads. Let's have a little item check while they're sort of posturing around high ground. So Basher and AC finished on Dom. Got the Octarine on Earthshaker. Abyssal finished on the Juggernaut. Ags, Aether Lens on Rubik, and Glimmer Cape for stuff on Yam.
Okay, Roche is up. Someone message them.
They've got a courier in there, I'm sure they'll see it.
But someone needs to look on the map to see that.
Why would you
Send them
look
a
on
quick message. Just drop a little DM.
I'll just all chat it.
Yeah, we'll chat.
It seems like they're...
Trenchy, after finishing the Octarine, naturally, obviously after building an Octarine, the next item you go back for is Daedalus.
Naturally, yep.
They're
Classic.
last.
Those items synergize, because obviously you
They might
got
get caught here.
lower cooldown. Oh, Doom.
It's Doom out on the
Shaker
Shaker.
is doomed. Getting run at.
He's pretty fast still.
Why is he so fast? Because of the... Yours.
Yeah,
Just
you
got 400 move speed. This
Oh,
is like
no,
Dragon Ball Yule.
Pounds. He's gonna get out.
No.
It's the yours. Yours and blink out? No.
Oh.
Good timing on the stun by Connor.
Yep.
Meanwhile, in the Roche pit though.
Doing well on the rage pit.
This just means 70 more seconds that we have to sit. Abyssal.
Might be time to start looking at buyback status for Dire. They do
Status.
have it other than Doom and Slark. I have a feeling they may need to use some imminently.
Misuk has just built a meteor hammer, by the way.
Oh,
I'm not
no,
sure what that's for,
just
but I love
used
it.
his PKP!
Did he
Oh.
maybe swapped it with the Shadow Blade and hit the wrong
Yeah,
one or
he
something.
BKB Shadow Bladed. He must have done that, or like fat fingered both buttons or something. Oh.
At least because he's a Slark, he knows that they haven't seen it. That's a slight benefit, at least. Oh, they see him now. They're on this ward.
Yeah.
Depends if anyone's watching, they'll know.
If anyone's looking at the fixers tipped him, they know something's up. If anyone's looking at his BKB, they'll see it's on 9 seconds.
Misog's going full split push now. He's got his Meteor Hammer down in bot lane. He's got his Blink to hide. He's just
He's mentally done.
he's TPing out.
Oh God!
So close.
Did he cancel? Yeah,
Yes.
he cancelled the enchant. That would have stopped it.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought he wasn't quite in range. I'm not sure if he was.
Oh, Dom's not. BKB. This is a mistake.
Cross shield on Rubik. Oh. Yeah, they're just gonna click tower. BKB down on the.
Dude, you're like 26k net worth. Like, you should feel so good right now.
Yeah, I mean.
Like Lena's pounding away on this Juggernaut, but it's really not doing enough.
Yeah, like Frost Shield plus he's a tanky boy anyway. Echo Slam uphill. Deletes
Blows up the
chappers.
Disruptor.
Dies himself now. I think did they doom him?
No, Doom is on the Night Stalker. That was just
Oh, the Night
Laguna
Stalker,
and
yeah.
bunch of damage.
Yeah, just click the Lina.
Well,
So that's a Laguna blading Connor to his death is probably a
well, these Ghost Scepters as
great
well.
way to split up this game.
That's my moment of the cast, I have to say.
Spatus has an insane series.
Yeah, yes.
You
GG's
stole
was
the
a-
Chain Frost. Stolen Chain Frost.
That's
That was-
1-1.
For your reference, by the way, that was 1100 damage from that Laguna Blade off Saboteur.
Yikes.
That is a
Wow.
yikes. Alright, 40 minutes shorter than the first game. Magic.
Ah, thanks teams, appreciate that.
40 minutes. I'm not going to know what to do with myself tonight now.
Yeah, man, you got like almost an hour
I've
back.
got-
Oh,
It's like you gained an hour. It's like when the clocks
Yeah.
change.
exactly. Extra hour in bed, mate. Lovely.
I'm interested how much damage the Slark did. Oh dear.
He just never got a chance to, really,
Oh,
right? He just
no.
never came online.
No.
Not
That's Slark always looks like that if he has a terrible game, right? 'Cause he doesn't do any damage naturally on his own.
Did he have a terrible game though? He
Well.
won his lane. Oh, I thought he did, but it seems like they lost.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, he was a little behind, but not by a ton.
That's why I don't pick Slark. Just not as good a hero.
That's why he's a pos 5. Don't need to do damage. Then.
Yeah, if it's me picking Slark, it's probably for Mike.
You just gotta make him think that though, then you do him a bamboozle.
Well, I think MVP for that series, I think there's only one candidate really.
Yeah.
The Grand, not the Grand Magus. What's Rubik's title?
It's the Grand Magus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that Aghanim?
No, Rubik the Grand Magus.
All right. Well, the Grand Magus himself then.
It's not Rubik the son of the Grand Magus.
Yeah.
I just clicked on his, and he just
Blah
said
blah
Grand
blah.
Magus.
The insubstantial
Yeah,
11
yeah,
agreed
there
to
it
as
is.
one to grant him the title of Grand Magus.
All right. MVP Grand Magus, regardless of what Aghanim says.
I'm gonna got shit on this boy.
Yes, that's played brilliantly.
Yeah, he did. Cool.
That was
well,
a 1-1.
yeah, that was an entertaining series. I think yeah, the first game was really close. Kind of Stunners had a big lead. Tinker Shaker Kunkka Tide brought it back, and then just couldn't quite close it out. Stunners winning in the end, and then second game, Tinker Shaker Kunkka Tide had full control of that one. I think it's fair to say.
Pizza has corrected me. Aghanim is the Apex Mage. There we go.
Ah,
Law.
Gotta get my titles in order.
there we go.
I'll watch some more Lawgasm.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for joining me both. You got anything else you want to say before we close out the stream?
Peepo leave.
On.
Peepo leave.
I don't think I can top that.
Fair enough.